like the scene of the story. What I want you to do as an illustrator is I want you to take a scene from the story that has not been illustrated, and I want you to recreate it. I want you to draw it. Okay? You're going to be drawing a scene from the story. Yep. What's going on? And the summarizer is going to be the person who starts the chapter. So if we're on chapter 2, you're going to say what happens in the beginning of the chapter, what happens in the middle of the chapter, what happens at the end of the chapter. Okay? And my favorite is the discussion leader, and you probably have the most important role, so listen up. Whoever is the discussion leader for a chapter, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be leading the discussion. So right now, I'm doing it, okay? I'm going to be asking you guys questions. But as we go on, I'm going to let somebody, one of you guys, be a discussion leader for a chapter, and you're going to guide the whole entire conversation. You're going to write down 3 or 4 questions that you have to ask your peers right here about that chapter. All right? It is. Yes, ma'am. I'll tell you about that right now. So, put that away, please. I don't want you to touch that. For chapter 1, we're going to read it together, okay? For chapters 2 through 12, you guys are going to be reading it on your own, and we're going to be meeting every time. I'm going to be assigning you guys roles. Okay? So for chapter 1, we're going to be doing it right now. What I would like you to do right now is I should have done it. I want you guys to all get your learning logs out. Go back to your desk real quick and get your learning logs. And a pencil, yes. Yep. Go, get your learning log. Huh? Get a piece of paper. And bring a pencil. So, at the top of your page, what I want you to write is I want you to write The Chocolate Touch, Chapter 1. Don't spoil anything. Chocolate Touch, Chapter 1. Yes, that's fine. And I'm about to give you the roles right now. Okay, so when I give you a role, what I want you to do is I want you to write it above where you wrote The Chocolate Touch, okay? So, my element finder, I want to be Devin, right? You're the element finder. E-L-E-M-E-N-T. E-L-E-M-E-N-T. M-E-N-T. And you are looking for the setting. You're looking for setting, plot, and characters. Just him. Plot and characters. Those are the things you're looking for as you read chapter 1, okay? Okay? The next person, Mia, I want you to be my word finder. Okay? I want you looking for interesting vocabulary terms, okay? Yep. Vocabulary that's interesting or that you may not know, okay? You're the word finder for this chapter. Stuff you may not know. Stuff you may not know or stuff you find interesting. Words that you find interesting. You, my dear, are going to be the illustrator. Alright, so you are going to be the one that takes the scene from chapter 1 cannot be an illustration that's already been put in the book. You have to do it on your own. You can explain, what I'll say this, listen, if you become the illustrator, you can explain at the bottom, you can draw your illustration and then explain what's happening. No, that is her. That is her deal. Sorry. All right. You are going to be the discussion leader for this one. Okay? So write that down. Discussion leader. DISCUSSION. Discussion leader. Now, you're looking for, what you're going to do is you're going to create 3 or 4 questions. So I would write that. You're going to make 3 or 4 questions to ask your group members right here, okay? From what you're reading. Write that down. Make sure that you know that. Make 3 or 4 questions. From the text that you're going to be reading, okay? No, make 3 or 4 questions from chapter 1. And Savannah, you are our summarizer. So you are going to be, so write that, summarizer. You are the summarizer for chapter 1. SUMMARI. ZER. And you're summarizing, you're looking for the beginning. What happens in the beginning of chapter 1? Just write beginning. I would just write beginning, middle, and end. Looking for what happens at the beginning. Middle and end. Okay, so does everybody understand their roles for this first chapter? Now, here's what's going to happen in this first chapter. I'm going to read this with you, okay? We're going to read this together. But the next chapters, we're going to come back. Either if we don't get this done today, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll look at where we are with chapter 1 and we'll keep going. And then when we go to chapter 2, it's going to be on you to read. I'm going to give you different roles for chapter 2. Okay? So your role will be different for chapter 2. And you'll have to read on your own. Okay? And we'll come back and discuss as a group, right? So, everybody knows their roles, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's open our books and let's get started.
I'm just going to ask a question.
Huh? Looking for words you don't know or words that you find interesting? I would do it at the very, listen, everything that you should be doing, Savannah, you with me? Everything that you should be doing, I would do it at the end. I would read this first, and then go back and reread and look. Okay? Because you're not gonna be able to go and then just write stuff down as we read. Okay? All right, so we're on chapter 1. Okay? Is everybody there? Page 9. All right. Ready? All right. Most of the time, John Midas was a very nice boy. Read. Don't worry about that right now. Just look at this. We'll go back over that after we're done reading. Most of the time, John Midas was a very nice boy. Every now and then, of course, he broke a rule, such as the rule against pretending to be a tiger when his sister Mary was supposed to be getting sleep. Generally speaking, however, he behaved very well. He should have behaved better. He lived in a comfortable house surrounded by a green lawn and wide spreading shade trees that were suitable for climbing. His mother was gentle as well as practical. His father, when he didn't have to hurry to town, spent hours telling John interesting things about baseball, beetles, birds' nests, boats, brigands, and butterflies. John went to school and he liked it. His teacher, Miss Plimsoll, was fairly easy to get along with, as long as he did careful work. He had received a new, shiny golden trumpet and music lessons as a going-to-school present. Miss Quaver, the music teacher, had soon agreed to let him play small parts, a few notes at a time, with the school orchestra. Finally, there was Susan Buttercup, who was in his class. Susan had soft yellow curls, round pink cheeks, blue eyes, and one of the best collection of marbles in the neighborhood. John should have been completely well behaved, but he wasn't. What do you guys think about John so far? You think he's a good kid or a bad kid? All right, one at a time. We got a lot of people. What do you think? Okay, so we're making a prediction right now. Devin, what do you think? You think he's a good kid or a bad kid from what we read? Yeah. Maybe what were you going to say? Yeah. Not right now. Wait till. Okay, so it sounds like we're all saying he's kind of both. He's kind of good sometimes, he's kind of bad other times, all right? All right, let's keep going. John should have been completely well behaved, but he wasn't. I know. He had one bad fault. He was a pig about candy. Boiled candy, cotton candy, licorice, all sorts. Old-fashioned toffee, candied orange and lemon slices, Cracker Jack, jelly beans, fudge, black currant lozenges for ticklish throats, nougat, maroons, galoshes, acid drops, peppermint sticks, lollipops, marshmallows, and above all, chocolates. He devoured them all. All right, let's stop right there. Do you have something to